Shekhar Vijayan, this is Pakistan's cheap tactics once again being played out, and they are threatening the ICC, saying that you meet our demands or we walk out.
This is what Pakistan does and what they've been doing for the last 1 month, right, Deepak? And I think this is quite serious. The way Pakistan is doing this, it seems quite. They're just not taking a decision, and they're trying to arm twist the ICC. They're trying to, they have some leverage here because whether we like it or not, an India-Pakistan game draws in a lot of money. More than that, there are a lot of other departments which get influenced. Tourism, commentary, venues, people coming in, to Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is going to get hit really badly by this. And it goes without saying that, Pakistan is being very selfish here. They're just thinking about, how they can, throw India under the bus, not just India under the bus. They're throwing all the other countries under the bus also. It's not just, Deepak, this is not just about Pakistan, India. This is going to hit all the countries in the World Cup because everybody gets a share in the revenue. And if Pakistan does not play, it hits everybody hard. Everybody gets a trickle-down effect. Pakistan really needs to think about what do they do after the World Cup. The World Cup is a very short-term thing. And after the World Cup, will anybody want to play with them? Will anybody want to engage with them? What is their credibility like? They've learned it. I think Bangladesh has learned it in a very hard way. What has really happened to them? I don't think even Bangladesh supports Pakistan here. Pakistan came in to try to support Bangladesh, and then things went wrong. Both Pakistan and Bangladesh now under the bus, I would say. And whenever I think somewhere if you're using politics as a bargaining tool, if you're using cricket as a bargaining tool, then you're not really playing sports. You're playing games of a different level altogether, which is quite.
No, Pakistan
scary.
is gambling with the wrong entity, Shekhar. They can't strong arm ICC into that cheap tactic, saying that, meet our demands or we'll walk out. What is this? Are they in school or what? But Shekhar, you know what? Sri Lanka will also face another big loss because if Pakistan doesn't play the match, Sri Lanka will pay the price because its tourism will go for a toss. All the tickets that have been booked for this high voltage game will be cancelled. Fans will be forced to go out. So why should Sri Lanka pay the price for Pakistan's politics? And Shekhar, let's also remind our viewers that Sri Lanka had once backed Pakistan,
Yeah.
when it actually needed it.
Absolutely. Deepak, Sri Lanka had been to Pakistan, and we all know about that happened in Pakistan when Sri Lanka went and one of the players got injured. And in spite of that, they still wanted to have tours with Pakistan in the past. So Sri Lanka has done whatever they can because the board was obviously in need of finance and money, and they had to go to Pakistan. But here the situation is different. Here I think Pakistan has become a little more selfish. They're a little concerned only about them. They're not really concerned about the other nations. I think their mindset is my way or the highway, right? And they're being very impulsive about this. They don't understand that they will end up losing credibility. They will end up losing finance. They will end up having sanctions. Nobody is going to trust them in the future anymore. Yes, what ICC is doing or what BCCI is different. But here you're talking about the World Cup, people. At the end of the day, the players are going to be hit the most. The players would need the World Cup to express their talent. Otherwise, how else would you know how capable are the players? I think any player would look at the World Cup as an opportunity to showcase their talent, and by which they could play in the future. Here they don't get a chance because the Pakistani players don't know whether they're coming or going. And with Sri Lanka, one really feels for them because this is a country which has just come out of an economic crisis in the last couple of years, and now again they go back. If the match does not happen, it's not just about the cricket anymore here, Deepak. There are so many other items in the food chain. We're talking about logistics. We're talking about travel bookings. We're talking about hotels. We're talking about tourism. We're talking about plane tickets. So much gets affected. It's not always about the cricket. Yes, Pakistan, India, when they play, are big ticket items. But the domino effect for that is the other countries which get affected. And Sri Lanka is going to get affected by this if Pakistan does not play.